So am I audible now? You can know me in the comment section. Comment section. Okay, fine. Okay, good. So we'll wait for a couple of minutes so that the people can join from the YouTube live session from the GEC alumni. I would just like to tell everyone to just give a thumbs up if you know me already. From if you are a friend of mine, you can just know me in the live comment session by giving a thumbs up so that I can know you all. Okay, so it's time to start the session. So good morning, all one and all present here. I'm. I hope you all are doing good in this lockdown period, and so most of you might be knowing me. I am Prasad Paranjape, an ex GECian, and an alumni from GEC Bhavnagar. I completed my graduation in 2017 in electronics and communication engineering. And after completing my graduation, I did a 6 months embedded training course in Bangalore. That was after my graduation. So today, mostly, as you might have seen my content, you might be knowing what all I'm going to talk about if you must have read the content. And also, I will share my journey and experience till now as the work which I'm doing as of now, and all the experiences from the time I joined the college and the 4 years which I pursued. So all the things I will be sharing it today, so that the students who are just complete will be completing maybe in the last year of this uh, graduation, maybe they will having some of the uh, insights of how or what they must do after doing the graduation in the field of electronics and communication. So we'll start. So yeah, okay. So starting from my journey of uh, college after doing my 12th science, I was not sure mainly uh, what to take or what to do in engineering. So my main aim was to become an engineer, but I was not sure whether to in which field I should choose. So there were many guidance session. Okay, some of the uh, people are telling to have a language change. So maybe yeah, I will talk in Hindi as well as Gujarati as per my convenience. Yeah. So after completing my 12th science, I was having a quite good score in 12th in math, science, and uh, almost all the subjects. So I was knowing that maybe I will get a good uh, college after doing 12th science. Uh, so we have this admissions going. So I thought of having electronics as my main field, as I was mainly interested in the circuits and diagrams, as we were having some of the uh, this RLC and LC circuits in the 12th in the physics. So mainly I was interested in that. So that was my main point where I thought of, okay, becoming an electronics engineer will be a good career for me in the future. So and taking this as a career, I joined GEC Bhavnagar in the year 2007, 2013, and after joining in the early stages, all the first year and till the second year, we were having almost all the fields are, as you know, we have the same subjects. So till that point of time, it was good. Like, okay, the things are going good, and so after that, uh, completing my 2 years, thus the thought came up after the second year that, okay, the this only doing the electronics studies won't help me much. Also, we need to see more of kind of what after completing the graduation. So after completing my second year, there was a craze, like the people were going in one direction, maybe like to do the gate classes or the gate coaching. As you know, the gate is uh, highly recommended option after once you complete any field of engineering. It will be the most good thing if you have a good gate score, as you will get PSU sector jobs, or if you want to pursue masters in IITs, NITs. So yeah, I had uh, two options mainly. Like, I keep always a two sides of, like, if we have a coin, we have like head and tail. So same way, I also thought, so if this after completing my graduation, if I won't be able to perform well in gates, then what? Then what is the next option? So also, I prepared starting the gates coaching sessions in the last year of my graduation. And parallelly, I also was searching, like, what else, if not gate, if I would not be able to perform gate well, then what else, what could be the second option I could go for. So many of our seniors were, at that time I was in contact, like Twisha and all. So they were, at present, at that time they were in the institute, coaching institute, which I will be talking in a couple of minutes. So from there, I got this point. Okay, so this would be a good career for me as well, as I'm interested in embedded systems. So yeah, from that point of time, I started contacting my seniors, and I took a help from them. And yeah, after completing my bachelor's, I choose that path, as I was not able to perform well in gates. So I will just talk in detail about the institution which I pursued in for the 6 months. So yeah, if any of the people, if you have any doubts or questions, you can just comment in the live sessions. I will be taking all that doubts in the post hour which we have for the 10 to 15 minutes at last. ओके, मैं अभी हिंदी में बात करता हूँ कि आप लोग थोड़ा वो फील करें. सो मेरी जर्नी आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग दिस bachelor's, this the institution that is named as the Vector Institute of India. They have this three locations in India where they give this coaching for the embedded system. So mainly, if we talk about what is an embedded system, so it's an combination of hardware and the software, as you all know. And by taking an example, if we see in the daily usage, like you all people must be using the mobile phones, the ACs, the TV, and smartphones, and also this automotives, vehicles, as you are seeing. Yeah, I'm also is joining with. So we will just touch upon the questions which I'm getting in the comment session while I'm just discussing about the institute. Yeah. So I'll be talking about how worthy it is after BE. So mainly this Vector Institute which I'm talking, it has an entrance exam all over. I think 23 uh, places or locations it has. So where they will take the entrance test. So before uh, taking giving the admissions, they will have an entrance test all over India. So from that they will pick the students who are eligible for this course. So maybe I'll just go through the website of the Vector India, like what all they. I will be talking about their financial uh, policies, their eligibility criteria, who all can apply, and what is the course all about, what all they will teach in the 6 months. So I'll be sharing that. Just give a 1 or 2 minutes. I'm sharing my screen. Just let me know once you are able to see the screen. Just let me know 1 second. Okay, is my screen visible now? Yes. Okay. So this is their home page of the institute which I was talking about, the vectorindia.org. If you search in the Google, you will land it on this page. So here, if you see, just as you enter the page, you will on the top side you will see the All India entrance exam which they took last time, and the results also they will show. So this is on the quarterly basis. Like in a year, they will take after every gap of 3 months, they will be taking these exams for entrance test. And so if we see the mode of selection and the process how they get the admissions. So yeah, here it is. If you see and the eligibility criteria, the BE Tech persons uh, who have done electronics and communication, or electrical or instrumentation control, or biomedical, or the computer science, or an information technology guy. So any of this fields, they will allow or they will be eligible for this course also the masters in electronics and instrumentation with physics and specialization. So all this you can go through and just get to know that okay, if you are eligible for this or not. And if you see the test centers, and what all centers they have, so they also show the list in which all places they are taking these examinations. I think as of now they have stopped due to this corona. um, it maybe they will be starting in some of the couple of months once this uh, thing is resolved. Yeah, so this is every 3 months they will be taking these examinations. And also if you want to uh, know what all things they ask in the exams in that entrance, also that all documents and stuffs, if you can ping me after this session, I will provide you all the things like what all they will be asking. And so no need to worry for that. And the main thing that the students are uh, asking is what will be the finance or the things they will be charging for this, and also whether it is worthy. So that things I will be showing you. Mm, yeah, so as you can see here, this is their special discounts. If you clear the entrance examination with this course, as you are seeing, you will have some kind of fee waiver in their policies. So this you can also go through and just know. Okay, so here is the test schedule. If any of the future tests they will be taking, they will be updating all this information here itself. And also there are the classes which will be commencing, they will be notifying it all it here. So coming to the course duration and the course fees for this are listed as below, as you can see. So there are three locations in India where they give this training. So first is the Hyderabad, uh, second one is the Bangalore, and the third one is Chennai. So mainly I have done from this Bangalore institute. And also they have listed like what all the hostel accommodations. If you uh, go there, and you don't have to search mainly, you will find a good accommodation nearby. Will be that cost will be ranging as they have mentioned it here. So these are the current figures as of now. And the talking on the placement side, after completing 6 months, what all they provide, what all will be the placements, what all companies will be coming. So these are the list of companies which are listed below. And is it okay, I will share the link here as well. Okay, so I'll be sharing the link in the live comment session as well. Okay, so I've shared the link, so you can go through and just also let me know if you have any doubts or any of the things if you want to know more. So I will share my experience. So uh, once I was there, from the beginning, they will start from the basics of C language, regardless if you are not a technical guy or a non-technical guy. It doesn't matters for you. Like they will just treat you as an layman word, if we can say, just a કહેવાય ને આપણે મજૂરની જેમ that's like if you are not knowing anything, that's fine for that's no worries. So if you go there and like begin with the basics of C. They will teach you all the loops and the data structures, the linked list, and all that basic stuffs which is necessary for you for programming in the embedded domain mainly. So first month they will teach this basics of C, and after uh, 1 month, once this 1 month course is complete for the C basics, they will have the uh, two tests, in the sense they will just uh, get to know your understanding and thinking till how well you have been good in this stuffs once you are uh, uh, completed with the 1 month of basic C. So they will have a C test, and this tests they will be taking in each and every module. Like they will first start from basic of C. The second module will be the C++ or advanced C, which we call. The third will be the Linux or peripheral system programming. Likewise, they have some 4 to 5 modules. There will be also like 8051 microcontroller programming, and mainly the assembly language programming which they focus on. So this all the modules they will be scheduled in every month. So turn by turn they will be accomplishing this subjects. And also parallelly we have an practice sessions, or we can call it as a practical lab sessions uh, of daily 2 hours. There is a 2 hours theory session and 2 hours practical sessions. So they will take uh, 4 to 5 hours of in a day. So this is a quite good time for us also, so that we can learn something else, or we can practice or try in the other half of the day. So this is a good thing that they are providing. And uh, in all, like they will also be testing our knowledge once they complete the this see whatever the subjects they are teaching. And they will also make sure that you are eligible for, once this 6 months it's completed, they start giving you the placement drives. And all the companies from all the uh, nearby areas, like if you see Hyderabad, Chennai, Coimbatore, also from Delhi, Gurgaon, all the embedded companies, automotive companies, they will be coming in and taking the placement drives there. So you no need to go anywhere. Just as you complete your 6 months of this course, the uh, companies itself, they will be coming and taking your interviews. Also they have this aptitude and also communication lectures. They are add-ons. If you want to uh, learn that, they also provide it there. So this is also one good point. And also mainly the worthiness, if we tell how well they are, or how well they are in giving the placement drive. So if from my experience point of view, the seniors or the whatever juniors of mine also, which I have guided them till as of now, almost all the people, if I see, almost all have been placed in good MNC companies. So yeah, you can rely upon this institute. So this was the journey experience during my 6 months of course there. And also you will get a good if you are thinking that okay, it's a place out of Gujarat, so what about the food, and what about the staying facilities there? So all of them are quite good. The food is good. You will find a Gujarati food there, so no need to worry about that also. And the people will be very much supportive. The staff there as especially is very supportive. If even if you have a gap in your studies, or if you are uh, not able to uh, in any aspect, like if you're not able to do properly well in your studies, or so they will guide you, they will support you, and make sure that they're obviously they're also placements, they have to show the people like, yeah, we have a good rapport with the company. So they will make sure that, yeah, you will get placed, and your all the weakness will be taken care. So this was my experience about the uh, whatever the studies I did there. Fine. Then after uh, completing my 6 months of course, I got placed in an MNC company called Bosch, as you know. So they mainly are in automotive field. So I'll be talking about that as well. What kind of day I'm going through, or what the job description is like. So all the things I'll be talking in a couple of minutes. And also after that, I'll be talking about the scope of embedded domain in the future, like what all students can opt for. So there are a wide variety of scopes which we have in after doing the this embedded systems course. So I joined Bosch in 2018 in April. I completed my graduation, as you know, in 2017. So the 6 months passed by, and just as the 6 months were going to complete, and the Bosch came in as an placement drive there, and they took our interviews. So the interviews was like divided into four parts. First was the uh, technique, whatever the written test which we have, that consists of the technical aspect, like whatever we have been taught this 6 months, all the basics of C++, Linux, and the 8051 microcontroller programming. So that all they will be asking in the this written test, as well as with the aptitude. So that was the first this whatever the first round they have. And after clearing that round, we have the second round of technical interview. So that will be face to face. And in that interview, they will be starting with the project. First of all, what the project you have done in BE. So if the project if you have done in college was not well enough, or if you feel like okay, it is not good, then this institute, they will also help you with doing some major project there itself. in the time duration of 6 months, so that you no need to worry if you have not done the project well, or if you think you have just આપણે કહેવાય ને આપણે કે જે 4 વર્ષમાં આપણે પ્રોજેક્ટ કરતા હોઈએ, મિની પ્રોજેક્ટ્સ આવ્યા હોય, જે મેઇન ફાઇનલ યર પ્રોજેક્ટ હોય, એ જો આપણે સરખો ના કર્યો હોય તો બી they will take care, they will give some good thoughts there also on basis of this embedded uh, domain they will give. Just like if we take an example of I had a project, I have done I have done I had did I done, sorry, I have done a project in GSM related architecture. So the communication between our phone and also the laptop, also the main IoT related stuffs. So they will take care and they will give an quite well guidance for also coming up with the project. So no need to worry about that. And the technical interview was quite well good, as I also did my this BE project on basis of the drone surveillancing. So that was also a quite good aspect as for me. Like I chose that project, and it was quite related to my uh, this embedded domain. As you know, this drone is also an embedded IoT project, which is a vast uh, usefulness and applications in the area of border security surveillancing. So this was my second experience of the technical interview. It was quite well. So after that technical interview, they asked me about the things which I did in the 6 months. Like they gave me unwritten a program to find a recursion number, like how fast you can uh, divide the uh, linked list and get that particular number from the linked list. So that was mainly on the technical side aspect. The second round. The third round was the HR round, where they asked me like, okay, you have came from Gujarat and you studied here for 6 months. So just tell me the experience, how well the industries are, IT sector is there in the Gujarat, and why was the purpose you came here for pursuing this. So it was mainly uh, about this uh, education which I pursued in the college, and also the experience which I had that 6 months. So they were eager to know that why people are transitioning from this far place and they are coming here for studies, as well as we know that obviously there is a quite gap in the college studies and the industries which we are working now. So to fulfill that gap, uh, this kind of courses are necessary for all of us, so that we come to know that okay, this is what in the real life it is happening and it is going. And the fourth one was only just talking discussion about the salary standards, and also the um, location which we will be work which I would be working. They would be just suggesting all that stuff. So this was my experience of the interview which I had. And coming on, as I joined Bosch, first few months are, as you know, basics. They will be testing all your knowledge and skills which you have been working on since last or you have got from the engineering point of view. So they will test all your coding skills. They will give you short assignments, and so mainly the uh, uh, the department which I'm working currently is in the base software development for the automotive transmission control unit. If I can say in the हिंदी लाइक वो जो हम ऑटोमेटिक गियर्स के आजकल जो कार्स में डिमांड हो रही है ऑटोमेटिक गियर्स का, दैट कम्स इन फॉर things like first is automatic manual transmission, the second one is dual clutch transmission, the third one is continuous variable transmission. So likewise, the mainly the programming of this transmission control unit I'm working on currently. So in this, if I talk my experience, how well it is related to my studies which I studied in the course duration. So there are this sensors, if you would be knowing, like the speed sensor, the position sensor of the gears, the clutch control. So all the sensors we have to uh, get the inputs from, and we have to decide in which gear, in which gear ratio will the vehicle work. So mainly the programming for that, it's just like a basic C program, if you would be knowing, like getting values and manipulating those values and giving it as an output, so that we come to know, okay, it should be in this gear at this particular speed or this particular position of the gear. So this is all what I'm working on currently. So it's like a real life experience. If you see from my point of view, if you are driving a car, you will be knowing or feeling that okay, your software is running in the car, and it's like a good experience that okay, something, if something bad happens, obviously you will be the person who will be responsible for. So you have to uh, prepare so well, you have to develop the software so well that it doesn't has any major gaps left behind. So this is all I'm working on as of now, right now. And yeah, it's very uh, much interesting work which I'm doing. uh, so the most other things which I'll be just talking now will be the scope of what all embedded systems itself. First is the automotive domain, which I talked about, which I'm currently working, and all the other aspects apart from automotive, what all things we have for embedded, so that I will be talking. So the second most thing is this aerospace or avionics. If you can relate it with the planes, all the automatic gear landing ratios or landing stuffs which they possess, they all are based on this embedded C platform. So that is one aspect from the aerospace or avionics side. The third one is this mainly the smart homes or IoT based platforms. Like we have this Alexa or Amazon Echo. So this is also one and good example of embedded system. Like there is a voice recognition system inside which recognizes our voice. So it's all almost developed in the embedded C or the whatever the platform which it is running on the OS. So the also they teach this OS programming as well in this 6 months, of course. I just forgot two major things, that is this IoT and Python, that are add-on courses which they provide just after the completion of the 4 modules which I talked. So that are free of cost if the students are preferring to opt for it, or they have time they can spare and they can learn this two uh, things as well, so which will be helpful for you as well. So the third mainly one is this industrial automation or the CNC lathe machines which we have. So that is almost driven by this uh, whatever we call the uh, PLC or the SCADA. So in PLC SCADA also somewhere we have this embedded C logic stuffs. If you will recall, if I recall in my engineering, we had this Siemens, or maybe it's still there in the college, Siemens Institute, which is there in the civil building. So they teach all this PLC related or SCADA related stuff, which was quite useful as well for my experience of uh, of learning. So the basic concepts of ladder logic and all the gates, it was quite good learnings at that time, which I pursued. So maybe you all people also, if it's still there, you can opt for it, and it will be quite much useful in the domain of industrial automation. So this fourth one is the area of medical equipments. So we have this ECG machines or MRI scanners. So all in that also we have this embedded coming into picture. And also the last one is the defense, or the defense, or as well the consumer goods, what all we currently are using, the smartphones, the TVs, the ACs, the smart watches. So all these applications, they run on a particular programming language. If you have the If we talk about the OS operating system, so it's almost developed in mainly in Linux, or then the programming is the base programming is just C. So this is all the areas of scope where embedded systems come into picture, and you have wide variety of scopes. Still more upcoming in future, this machine learning, AI, automatic robots, all this will be a quite good career opportunity from my point of view, if you start learning this all basics, or if you are well versed with this language, that is basic C. So all of you can just think of it, and it's a quite good career for an embedded engineer to pursue in all this domains. So I would, from my point of view, just I want you guys to know that just uh, come out of your comfort zone and just go for it in the way I thought. Like if you just take a point of a coin, that if it is a tossed, if it comes as an head, then what, and if it comes as a tail, then what. So you must have always the two side of perspective. So if you get successful in this other side, then it's quite well enough, and if you don't, then you must have a backup plan. So this was all about me, and also my journey as of now. Just if you people have any of the doubts or comments or whatever, you can post it, or you can just also after this session, I will be clearing all your doubts. You can ping me on the links that are given from GC alumni uh, uh, YouTube sessions. So yeah, we are free for interacting this time is for question and answers. So you can ask me, you can ping me, anything. So okay, maybe I have covered this point, the experience point of view. And yeah, talking about experience in Bangalore. So Bangalore, first of all, I thought, okay, it's an electronic city, so it will be a hi-fi thing, and that it will be very costlier at first. So how will I manage my uh, savings or whatever? So as you all know, as a student, it's very much tough on from asking money from your parents for all this. As you are not sure whether after 6 months it will be quite successful thing for you. But yeah, if I from my point of view, it quite went well. Bangalore is a quite good city. The weather there is quite uh, like unpretended. We can't say whenever it can rain anytime, any point of time in the day. So also it's very humid there. It's quite cool, and the people there are also good. And they also, if we are from Gujarat itself, they will be thinking like, okay, these are the students from the state of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So they will definitely ask you like how well you are versed with the um, Prime Minister Modi. So they are quite interested in knowing how well you are. Okay, so some of the questions I'm seeing: how long do you think one should prepare to clear gate with good rank? Okay, so maybe if I take a 1 year gap and study in some coaching institute outside Gujarat, if we go for Hyderabad or Delhi somewhere, so it will be somewhere around 1 year is enough, I feel, because I have experience of some of my seniors that pursued 1 year there in the coaching institute, and they scored a quite good score in gate. So this is what I think, which things we should prepare very well during BE. Okay, so during bachelor's, I would say the starting of the phase itself, we have this C programming, the CPU concept, which is coming for going in this direction. Or also, there are quite good opportunities in the control systems or signal and systems. So these are two main subjects, as well as the whatever programming languages that will be taught. So these all subjects you should be well versed with. Okay, I'm getting comment. Please share your experience for Germany on site. Yeah, okay. So this is my friend. He's asking about a Germany on-site trip, which I had just last year, somewhere in November. So this automotive companies, if you hear like Bosch or Magnetic Marelli, then quite well of companies, they send you for on-sites like Germany, then London, and then Budapest. So they have the headquarters there. So once you complete your 1 year or 1.5 year, you get a chance to also go on-site uh, for working there and interacting with the colleagues there, the counterparts. So yeah, it was a quite good experience there. Just from my point of view, I went there for knowing the software which we developed and tested there in the live car, uh, like a BMW we had, Mercedes Benz. So that all things there will be uh, the live things you will get to know how the car works after including our software there. So it was a quite good experience on the part of this aspect of job. And the other aspect of scenery there, or the planning or structures and the discipline they have there, was quite well good. I felt the discipline and the planning aspect of theirs, it should be taken into picture here as well, so the people will be more rigid, and it will be a disciplined way, that so that the uh, country gets more developed, and the people also get more uh, logical. So this was about my on-site journey. Okay, so there's one more question: how can I career in embedded? As of if you have joined late, I not sure, but I just already finished my uh, talk about how can you pursue your career in embedded. I just did my course in Vector India Institute. I have also shared the link above. You can just go through the homepage of that, and there you will find all the details about uh, what all things is required, or how well you are eligible for that course. And also I talked about some of the scopes just a couple of minutes back, which we have in an embedded domain, so you can just watch that as well. Okay, some more questions are there. One should prepare for gate or for placement at the as the paths are different. What's your opinion? Okay, so I would prefer both parallelly. Just as you start the after finishing your second year of bachelor's, you should start preparing for gate. So it will be a quite good time until you finish your bachelor's. You will have that 2 years of learning, uh, whatever period that will be enough for you. I suggest. And uh, parallelly also, if you don't perform well also, it's okay, you have this chance after that also. And so but you must be quite sure enough and be confident enough, if this then this, and if not then what. So it's like that. I think I'm clear with my whatever answer I gave. You can just let me know if you want to know more. Also, you can contact me offline as well. I'll be helping you with all the related stuff which I told, for which is necessary for pursuing this course. Sorry, I couldn't clearly get this question. How you are working there, in the sense, અ, શું એક્ઝેક્ટલી પૂછવા માંગો છો? અ, કઈ રીતે હું કામ કરું છું એમ? Just if you let me know clearly, I will just get a insight. Okay, okay. You mean the work, working uh, way, the way I have my day start of kick off of the day. So in the beginning, the first half, if we say my day starts from 7:30 in the morning. I have my uh, coffee and breakfast at the office itself, because they provide a three time duration of the food, that is breakfast, lunch, and the snacks in the evening. So as soon as I get fresh and I start off for the day, it's just a couple of 2 or 3 kilometers from the place I'm staying. So at 8:30 we have the breakfast, and we have some talks of previous day, and we start off with current day, what all things to be done, because at 12 the German time, for IST 12, it's on the German time, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So we have some 4.5 hours of gap. So till the time the Germans come online, we have to prepare well and be ready for what we are going to do today. We have to give the update, and at after uh, uh, maybe just we'll be having lunch post 12:01, and in the evening. Okay, okay, fine, fine, I'll be speaking Hindi as well. तो मेरा जो काम शुरू होता है वो मेनली 9:30, और वहाँ से हम लोग प्रिपेयर करने शुरू करते हैं। हमारा जो आज का जो हम अ, जो काम करना है, और जो क्या भी कुछ मीटिंग्स के लिए प्रिपेयर रहना पड़ता है, कि पीपीटी ऑलमोस्ट उस प्रीवियस डे के लिए हो गया है, या कुछ बाकी है, कुछ न्यू रिक्वायरमेंट्स आए हैं, उसके बारे में इफ़ यू ऑलमोस्ट क्लियर होना पड़ता है उसके अगले दिन, क्योंकि अ, हमको जो पिछले दिन जो दिया हुआ होता है वो अगले दिन उसका रिपोर्ट बना के हमको प्रेजेंट करना पड़ता है। तो इसी वजह से वो जो ड्यूरेशन होता है 9:30 से 12:30 तक, वो मेनली हमारा प्रिपरेशन होता है उस दिन के लिए, कि आज हमको ये जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स मिला है वो इतना क्लियर हुआ है, या कुछ ओपन पॉइंट्स है, कुछ ओपीएल्स है, वो अगर है तो हम लोग आफ्टर 12 वी हैव टू आस्क देम। So till 12 it's like hard day, it's like mainly brainstorming hota hai, brainstorming session with the managers and with all the colleagues in the staff. और 12 बजे से लेके 1 बजे तक वी हैव लंच ब्रेक, इन विच हम लोग एक कैंटीन एरिया वहाँ पे है, जहाँ सब लोग मिल के लंच करते हैं। और we have the garden area as well, which we go for a walk after having our lunch. तो वो भी बहुत अच्छा बनाया उन लोगों ने, कि आपको फील हो कि नहीं, आप लोग कुछ अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, आप लोग सराउंडिंग्स से पॉजिटिव वाइब्स मिले, इसलिए वो सब इट्स अ मस्ट फॉर अ कंपनी टू फॉर अ आईटी सेक्टर टू प्रोवाइड दिस ऑल। And 1 बजे के बाद हमारी मीटिंग शुरू होती है हमारे जर्मन काउंटर पार्ट से, और वो चलती है अराउंड 3-4 बजे तक। सो वो मीटिंग्स में हम लोग डिस्कस करते हैं कि ओके, आप लोगों ने जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स दिए उस हिसाब से हम लोग इतना इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं, और ये डिलीवरी डेट है सॉफ्टवेयर की। और जो भी कुछ क्वेरीज होती है वो लोग हम उसी ड्यूरेशन में सॉल्व करते हैं, क्योंकि एज पास्ट 4-5 o'clock it's our 5 o'clock it's our here Indian time to go off work, but they will be there till 9 o'clock for that time. So we have to finish this whatever the points we have in that duration only. And after 4 we have the coffee breaks and snack break. And snacks we have from 4 to 4:30। और उसके बाद हम लोग हमारा जो दिन का एफर्ट जो हमने किया होता है वो हमको फिल करके वी हैव टू सेंड इट टू आवर मैनेजर फॉर getting it approved, whatever the work you have done for the present day, and that gets approved on the head section level. So yeah, ये एक्सपीरियंस फिलहाल है मेरा अभी तक का। यू डोंट फील दैट मच क्वाइट बर्डन, क्योंकि यू हैव many कॉफ़ी ब्रेक्स इन बिटवीन, सम 15-20 मिनट्स, जहाँ पे आप लोग रिलैक्स हो सकते हो, और आप लोग बातचीत कर सकते हो अपने कलीग से। So they have this flexible timing working hours. You don't need to stick to 8:30 to 5। You can come at 9, you can come at 9:30, but वो जो ड्यूरेशन मैंने बताया जो जर्मन टाइम का होता है फ्रॉम 12 to 4, इट शुड बी कवर्ड। यू मस्ट नॉट मिस दैट ड्यूरेशन। बाकी आप कभी भी आ सकते हो, कभी भी यू कैन कंप्लीट योर 8.5 hours and you can leave for the day. Okay, fine then. I think we are overdue with some 5 minutes. I'll be concluding my session as of now, and if you have some more questions or some more doubts, you can just ping me offline. I'll be replying to all your mails or messages. So yeah, thank you all for listening to me. And lastly, I would like to thank Himadri and the whole GEC alumni team for organizing this sessions. That is quite, I think, I have also seen all other sessions, previous sessions that are quite good, and I have learned many couple of things from them. And I would like to tell all other students and the people who are looking this video, please go and see all the other videos as well. They are something you'll be getting to know or learn new things from all the videos. So yeah, thank you all the team, and uh, I hope you have a good career ahead. Thanks a lot. Signing off. Bye.